Ralph Wilson Stadium in Orchard Park, New York is the site for today's game. We're nearing the midpoint of the season, and it's been a great year so far. It looks like that trend will continue today. Each of these teams hoping to gain momentum as the Giants square off against the Bills. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Agnew, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Ford is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is fielded by Agnew. Agnew has a nice return, taking it back to the 29. Should be a beauty with two of the most talented defensive units in the league.
We all know that defense wins championships. And we'll be watching two of the best that the NFL has to offer in this one. So both of these teams really get after the quarterback and create a lot of pressure. Don't be surprised if we see a lot of takeaways.
A little juke step. Hansen is there on the stop. Johnstone running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
All day, baby, come on.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
It's on. Be careful.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 58 comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. He gets what he needed for the first. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Williams is there for this tackle.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
And he picks up about 4.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Under 10, 10. Keep the throttle down.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Keep moving.
He takes the delayed handoff. Number 58 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Receives the handoff. Number 51 stops him short of the marker. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Harris comes into the game for the punt. Pollard looks like he's ready for the return. And he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Great fake. Throwing. Interception.
Now that was just a bad decision. Look at this. 2 defenders right near the receiver. Now there are a few guys who think they can squeeze the ball into double coverage, and he's one of them. That time he gambled, and he lost.
Play hard and fast, baby.
With the carry. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. The Giants come out in a dime package.
Play football.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. Number 51 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watching the knee, Fred.
New York lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
Let's go.
Rolling right, pump fakes. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Emmanuel made the catch, but was unable to get the first down.
On the play.
Whitehead will try to give his team the lead in this field goal attempt. The kick is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Harris will be kicking
Lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Pollard back to return.
This one is handled by Pollard. The defense intercepted a pass their last time out. Ball on their own
will
20.
start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Bell lines up behind his fullback in the eye. They give it to the halfback. Henning comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line.
Number
The
58.
defense was a bit too aggressive, and they're offside. First and 5 after the
Ball
penalty.
on the 25-yard line.
Keep moving. Over to the right.
The Bills come out in a nickel
There we
package.
go, baby. Rock and roll.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Get it. Bring it up, baby.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
One back.
A little misdirection. The 40. Jennings is there for the tackle at the 50. What a run, netting them a first down.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
50-yard line.
The Bills come out in a 4-3 with the pass, and he makes the grab. Down he goes at the 45. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go. It's on. Let's go.
Going to the right. Number 21 is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. The Giants are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a third down in this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Defense, get ready.
Hand off to the tailback. Sanders is there on the stop at the 32.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
What's the hard count?
A little Misdirection. Ross created problems in the backfield on that play. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Buffalo looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. And he hits his target. Dutton is there on the stop at the 25.
All on us, y'all. Clear! Clear! There we go. Tackle! Good there! Let's go, let's go!
Going to the air on first down. Pressure off his back foot. Williams is there for the tackle at the 20. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
On the 20-yard line.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. They'll spot this one at the 15. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. They're making it look easy out there. The 5th first down on this drive.
Yeah, and the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. They've mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Number 21 is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
You gotta have it, D. Watch your man. Don't stop that motor. Keep the throttle down.
Drops back with the pass. Almost picked off. Morales had his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
13th play of this drive. The Bills come out in a dime package. Pump fakes. Throwing. Incomplete pass. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Harris, the intended receiver on the play.
And so they come out to try to tie it up. The kick sails through. It's good.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got them 3.
Ford comes in to kick off.
Number 81, back into return.
This one is handled by Agnew. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. Ball on their own 23.
23-yard line. First and 10.
Johnstone is the deep back. Hand it off. Garner drags the ball carrier down behind the line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 20-yard line.
New York lines up in a 4-3.
There we go. Go make a play.
Throwing. With the catch. And he's forced out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Danny.
Looking for room, setting up play action, and he had it and lost it, incomplete.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Whip. No more, fella.
New York comes out in a 4-3.
Here we go. So we gonna take it.
Draw play. Schrader is there for the tackle at the 34. Johnstone takes it up the middle for a yard or two. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Let's do our thing. Here we go.
New York comes out in their nickel tackle. Play action, throwing, and he hits his target. Pass is caught, but just shy of the 1st down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Harris is ready to punt this one away. Pollard lines up deep for the punt return. And he waves for the fair catch. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants line up in trips bunch. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Rutledge was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Jordan had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Do some. Whip.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers.
We gotta believe it. It's our day. They got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Vigil. He just unloaded on him.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
6-yard game. At the end of the 1st quarter, we're all even. Buffalo 3. New York 3. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Play action. Throws it. Jennings comes up to make the play at the 42.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 42-yard line.
You can't stop me. Hey, watch the ball.
Bell, the lone back.
Let's go now.
With the carry. Sanders is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Stay both left. Watch out.
The Giants line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Broken up. Number 89 was the intended receiver on that play. Jennings with the coverage. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
Let's go. Be good. Here we go. Watch the vertical.
Bell, the lone back. Gets rid of it, drops the interception. That short pass on 3rd down fails. Kelly will come in now to punt it away. Agnew back to return. From the 22. Stiff arm to the ground. The 40. Great run back that time as they finally get him down at the 47.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
We turning it up. Get it up.
New York comes out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Garner created problems in the backfield on that one. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 43-yard line.
Everything you got. Yo, 1-1-1.
New York using 3 linebackers.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gets the call. Hanson is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. The Bills line up in Tripp's bunch. Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking for something long. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 23.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. I like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Blue down, blue down. Regular. Get it started. Here we go. All on us, y'all.
He gets the carry. Setting up play action. Throwing. And the catch is made. Number 86 pulls it in, but he's tackled right away. Second down coming up. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Watch the play. Deuce it, deuce it. There we go. Watch the snap down.
He hands it off. Number 58 comes up to make the play. A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
It's first and goal at the 2-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Let's go, dude.
To the end zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bills.
Those two guys were on the same page there, and it got him the touchdown.
Whitehead comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Buffalo is now up by a touchdown. Harris is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by Pollard. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive.
The
Ball on their own
will
21.
start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Bell, the deep man. Harris comes in motion. Tosses it right. Jennings is there on the stop at the 23.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Johnson scans the defense from the gun. He hits his receiver. Sanders comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Number 89 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, let's go.
The Giants come out with 3 receivers tight. Throwing. Tennyson is there for the tackle. The defense dropped everybody back, but he was able to find some space and make the catch for the first down.
That was a good read off the line by the receiver. He recognized his zone coverage, made a slight adjustment to his route. The quarterback knew where he would be, made a good throw, and they convert it for a first down.
The Giants come out in the bunch formation. Morales comes up to make the play. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's run, man. You can't stop.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. Play action. Rolling right, trying something to the left. Incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Harris was his intended target.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Check it.
Johnson back in the shotgun.
Get him. All right, let's go. Converge on that.
Closing in. Fumble. The Bills scoop it up. Johnson appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
New York comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Garner comes up to make the play at the 18. 9-yard gain.
On the play.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Not today, man.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. White is there on the stop at the 10. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
They need 10 for a score. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or 2. They give it to the halfback. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 6. Johnstone takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on. Watch it.
New York comes out in a 4-3.
Let's go now. Hey, watch the screen.
Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. Number 86 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd and goal at the 6.
Come on. Keep moving.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Watch the snap down.
Drops back, under pressure, throwing. Short completion, hitting his wide receiver to the left. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good. And so they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Harris in to kick this one off.
Howard back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
The
Ball on their own
will
27.
start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Barber will work out of the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. With the pass, it's going the other way. Room to run. The 10. Dives, touchdown. The cornerback makes a fabulous play and ends up with a touchdown. Whitehead comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps. Harris looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Howard back to return.
From the 6. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return. Johnson returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. The Bills come out in a 4-3. Here they come with the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Jordan is there on the stop at the 48.
I'll tell you, he's got moves on moves. So when he gets his hands on the ball, you better be in perfect position to tackle him, or else he's going to make you look pretty silly.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Buffalo lines up in the 46. Gets the pass off. Harris was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 48-yard line.
The Bills come out with 8 guys in the box. Throwing. And it's intercepted. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
26-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Green with a man in motion. Hand it off. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
If they keep getting gains like this, it could really open up things for him in the second half.
So that's a gain of about 5. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Johnstone in the backfield.
All day, baby, come on.
With the throw. No completion there.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball, He just couldn't come up with it.
Third and 5. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Giants with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 36.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
First and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Stay soft, man.
Out of the gun.
Get it started. Not today. Do something, do something. Let's go. All on us, y'all.
Here they come. Throws it. Pulls it down. Schrader is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Blue down. Everything you got. Watch the snap down. Hey.
With a counter play. Garner comes up to make the play. Johnstone had very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
We're talking about win. We got to believe it. It's our day. Keep the throttle down. Shoot. Hey, soft, man. From the start. It's showtime, baby. Watch screen.
Hand it off to the back. Dropped in the backfield.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment.
There we go. Let's get you. DBs, let's go.
Going into halftime, the score is 24-3. Bills.
The Giants.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Harris is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to
Nice distance. From the 2.
kickoff return 16 yards.
The Giants have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 19-yard line. Ball on their own 19.
Start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3.
Watch the ball.
They give it to the halfback. Henning is there for the tackle at the 19. Bell takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go, baby. Go low.
The Bills come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back, pressure, turns and breaks free with the throw, and he fails to hang on to that one.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Keep that press on him. Contain him. Play hard and fast, baby. Come on. Sit on him, baby. This is
That's his receiver.
God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo
Comes out in the quarter defense. Looking for the long completion. Almost intercepted. Harris was deep down the field, but couldn't hold it in. Jordan was there on the cover.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
From the start. Next one, man. You gotta have it, G.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Edwards is there on the stop at the 34-yard line.
Now, this is where they really have to step up. If they are a better defense, and they're going to be the better defense, they have to show it right now.
2-yard gain.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Comes up with it. Dutton is there for the tackle.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
No, one. Don't make a play. So we gonna take it. Watch the snap now. Hold on up, y'all.
Tucks it away. Number 21 comes up to make the play. Bell busted through for a few tough yards.
6 on the play.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Left.
They line up in the I formation.
Here we go. It's on. Not today.
Looking for the long completion. Nearly intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Bates is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. Great work on this drive. They've converted 3 times on 3rd down.
I tell you, when you let a team drive on you and you let them keep picking up first downs like that, it can really get momentum going for the other team. The last thing you want is for them to have all that momentum.
Small, the lone back. Miller, the motion man. Throwing. It's batted away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Harris was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
38-yard line.
Come on.
Johnson looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers.
Here we go. You can't stop me. Up the sprint.
Drops back with the throw. Link from the wide receiver. Morales is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Harris didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a pick.
Ball on the 29-yard line. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Closing in, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Forrest was his intended target. From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. Leonard kicks it through.
He He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is taken by Agnew.
You talk about protecting the ball and working the clock. All of those things come into play now as they try to put this game away.
The Bills will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand off to the tailback. Number 51 is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
And he picks up about 4. Out of the shotgun. Green sends a man in motion. Gets the call. Number 51 comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Johnstone at the delayed handoff and gains about 3.
Third and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 35. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
So they have first and 10 here. The Giants line up in a 4-3. Play action. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Green has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 42-yard line. The Bills come out in a 4-3. He'll pass on first down. Throwing. And the catch is made. John, he's proven he's a consistent player.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Go make a play.
Bell, the lone back. Gets the pass off. Knocked down. Harris was the intended receiver on that play.
Harris, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
I can do it, man. Do something. Watch your eyes.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Miller moves in motion.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the high catch.
Going long. Incomplete. Forrest was the guy they were trying to throw to deep. Jennings had the coverage on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
It's on. Hey, soft, man.
The Bills come out in a dime package. Setting up play action. Throws it. Almost picked off. Yet another pass that's broken up.
The intended receiver on the play.
Kelly comes into the game for the punt. Agnew is back to receive this kick. Fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Bills line up in the bunch formation. Ball loose. The Bills grab the live ball.
You're going to see a good play by the corner right here. He reads it, and right there he makes a solid tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good shoot. Safety right.
Keep the throttle down.
Emmanuel moves in motion.
What screen? We turning it up.
Drops back. With the throw. Swings this pass to his running back out on the right side.
The screen is basically a misdirection play. You get the defense pursuing the quarterback, then he just tosses it over and hopes the receiver can find some running room.
Third and long. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Up top. Left.
Out of the gun. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
You know that the defensive coordinator loves it, and he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line. The Giants will start the drive at the 46-yard line. First and 10.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Receives the handoff. This one will be spotted at the 39. So that tackle was his third. Bell picks up some tough yards there. Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Nickelback in this time. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Forrest was his intended target. Jennings with the coverage.
Third and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. The swarming defense has stifled the opposition, forcing 4 interceptions. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Only one man back. Green sends a man in motion. To carry it, number 58 is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
With the pass. Jumps up and comes down. Give him some time. He'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Keep the throttle
Looking for
down.
room, running with purpose. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 35. Johnstone with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Clear.
Only one man back.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
On the goal. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 34. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. So they can't get the first, but they might attempt a long field goal. Whitehead will have to get all of this one. He missed that.
Is no good.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 41.
First and 10.
Slide going. We turning it
The
up.
Giants line up in the bunch formation.
Screen.
Gives the ball off. Henning comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Bell battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
We gonna take it.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Henning is there for the tackle at the 42. And they get a completion out of what appeared to have been a big mismatch. At the end of 3, the score is 24-6. Bills.
24. The Giants. 6.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch him there.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Bell kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now.
Third and 3. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
Throwing. Drops the interception. Harris was the intended receiver on that play. Dutch was there on the coverage.
Here we go. Keep it up. Watch the slap now.
There's no question they're trying to convert here on fourth down.
Everything you got.
They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, almost intercepted. Down by this much here in the fourth, they had no choice but to go for it.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something. Heck, next time maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
New York lines up in a 4-3.
Let's ride, man. It's showtime, baby.
They give it to the halfback.
Number 58 is there on the stop at the 38.
Johnstone is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is.
Second and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. With the counterplay. The back breaks free. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Bills. And that touchdown run gives them a lot more breathing room here in the fourth. Whitehead comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Bills pour it on with another score. Harris is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is handled by Pollard.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Johnstone is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. The Bills with a four-man front.
Keep the throttle down.
With the carry, Morales is there on the stop at the 21. Bell takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Second and 9.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Pressure. Throws it. Harris was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Kennison and the coverage on the ball. Kelly is ready to punt this one away. Agnew is the deep return man. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
The drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Giants with a four-man front. Green sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. Pence drags the ball carrier down behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Second and long.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Out of the I formation. This one will be spotted at the 40. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Johnstone takes it up the middle for a yard or two. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
New York will start the drive at the 14-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Bell, the lone back. Looking to run it here. Williams comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Johnson out of the gun. The rush is on. Incomplete. White with the coverage.
White on the coverage. Third and 11. Ball on the 14-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Dropping back with the throw. And the catch is made. White tackles him, and they won't get the first.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
This is the fourth time tonight he's been called on to punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
You can't stop me. Check it.
Out of the I formation. It's a fumble. The Giants are there to pick up the ball. They make a mistake and end up losing the football. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
With a counterplay. Number 21 comes up to make the play at the 45. Bell takes the handoff on the counter, picking up 5. Second and 4 coming up here. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Picked off. And this defense has been doing the job all day long. They've now picked off 5 passes. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 35. The Giants line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Number 58 stops the play in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was a case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of formation very difficult.
Second and long.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. With the pass, keeping him at bay. Garner is there for the tackle at the 45. Green did a good job finding his tight end on that play.
I'll tell you, it looked like the defense thought the running back had the ball coming through the hole. When you talk about selling a play fake, that's just the kind of thing they're talking about.
The Giants line up in a 4-3, and he slides down to avoid the hit. Harris will come in now to punt it away. Pollard sets up to run back the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Catch made at the 11-yard line. The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. With the pass. This pass is incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Keep the throttle down.
Closing in. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line. The Bills will start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Garner is there on the stop at the 37. Johnstone takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. With the throw, almost picked off. Chance was there on the coverage.
Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Hand off to the tailback. Schrader is there for the tackle at the 26.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. New York goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back.
Number 58 comes up to make the play.
At the 19-yard line. Pickup of about 8. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 17. Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down. The Giants line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield.
Number 51 comes up to make the play.
At the 19. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
And that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Whitehead is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good. The Bills have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Harris looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Pollard.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Miller goes in motion. Looking deep to the right. Incomplete pass. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Regular. Under 10.
The Bills come out in a nickel package.
All right, here we go. We turning it up. Here we go, baby.
Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. Williams is there on the stop at the 26. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Out of the shotgun. Bell, the man in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
So the defense can use its last time out here after first down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
All right, let's go. Watch your man. Watch it.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
He'll take him in. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bring it up, baby. Get some slack going. No more, fellas. All right, here we go. Come on.
Hand it off to the fullback. Chandler is there on the stop. He is a big offensive force.
Those guys are loaded to bring down. Defense has had a tough time wrapping up those big old tree trunks he has for legs.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
41-yard line.
Coming through, baby.
Turn it up now. It's showtime, baby.
Hey, watch the screen.
I can do it, baby. Keep moving. Here I come. Get it up. Danny.
Hey, let's go.
Play hard and fast, baby. Be careful.
Looks like someone jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 65.
Number 65.
Was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Third and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Watch out.
Hand it off. Jackson tackles him, and they won't get the first. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is
Buffalo
34. New York 6.
New York 6.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.